In the past few years, aura has become a very overused word, and today I feel like talking about it. You know, I was racking my brain thinking of video ideas I could come up with just to satisfy the few minute mark I do every day and the ones that watch every day. Of course, thank y'all. So I decided, who are the top aura farmers in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Because that's a really hard question because there's so fucking many of them. Like, honestly, picking a list for a top 3 is so ridiculously hard. But I'm gonna do it because, you know, I love making videos. And that just gives me more free content. Okay, well, first, you cannot talk about aura farming in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures without talking about the father of aura farming. The man who literally aura farmed his first appearance, Dio Brando. Like, I wanted to start off talking about somebody else. Maybe talk about a character I haven't talked about in a while, but like, it just doesn't feel right to start a series off without talking about Dio Brando, especially an aura farming series. Because even though in part 3 he was aura farming the fuck out of Jonathan's body. Keyword, not his, Jonathan's body. In part 1, his aura farming low-key went a little underrated. Because for some reason people forget that he was still aura farming like all the damn time. It was actually sickening how much he talked to Jonathan for no reason. He literally made Jonathan's life a walking hell just for his own personal gain. And then he aura farmed whenever he put on the stone mask. When he first got to his castle in part 1, he was just sitting in the dark mysteriously. Like, he has always been naturally just an aura farmer. Because, like I said in the beginning of this segment, even in part 1, when you first see him, he's literally aura farming. He's jumping out of the carriage. Why are you jumping out of the carriage? Can you not just walk out with your fucking luggage like a regular damn person? And the worst part about it is he like canonically has aura. Like, people meet him, like it said in part 3, people meet him and they get starstruck. They can't move, they can't react. They're literally stuck dead in their tracks. We literally see that in part 6 when Pucci meets him. That man, like, Dio just has an effect on everyone in his universe besides the Joestars. It's so bad that Dio's effect spread generationally. When Pucci in part 6 was just chilling, all of Dio's kids naturally started gravitating towards him after he absorbed Green Baby. Generational aura. I'm sorry, like, that's literally, that might be the definition. Only one who resisted it is Giorno. Which brings me to my next person, Giorno Giovanna. Now, it's only right to talk about father and son in a video like this. It's only right. Because Giorno, I've never seen a 15-year-old kid aura farm like that in my life, honestly. 15-year-old aura farming like fuck at every point in every turn in part 5. And mind you, after he do you the worst way, he's just gonna look at you with the straightest face just like this. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not hating because he looks cool as fuck doing it, but you cannot tell me he's not aura farming when he spouts a tree up from the ground and just literally casually lays in the tree while talking down to Koichi like, yeah, forget about your luggage, don't ever think about pursuing me, this is your last warning. Who are you talking to? Do you not know who Koichi was just dealing with 2 years ago? Do you want to be a Koichi victim? Like, I just feel like Giorno was partially overly mysterious because some things that he did and had just didn't make sense. Like, how the fuck in your wallet did you have a photo of your father? Who gave you that? Where did you get it? You've never met Jotaro. Who gave you? Did your mother give you that? Your mother couldn't even give you that. She never saw him after he left her. He died. That photo was taken in part 3. Unless any of the hags somehow left that photo on his doorstep in some way, shape, or form. I have no clue how he got that damn photo. Like, but Giorno was very quick to make an example of you and show up on the right time. Like, he was one of the only JoJos I can say confidently that would show up at the right time at every point in turn. Except, like, maybe 2. I'm giving him Bruno. I'm going to say he showed up somewhat at the right time because, again, he showed up right before Bruno actually, kicked the bucket. But Mista, what? He caught Mista right here and healed him instantly from that bullet going straight to his cranium. And he just looked like Aura Demon. Up next, we got Pucci. Now, some people, they may try to debate me, but I feel like you can't even debate me on this either. Because when I say Pucci was aura farming, he might be up there with them. And those two are like 2 of the most popular characters. They got popular because they're like elite aura farmers partially, and they have super overpowered stands. But they're also elite aura farmers. That is a key important factor. But Pucci, he was aura farming at the most random times. This man is chasing Emporio, talking down to him, saying that you cannot exist in my universe, while showing off his $800 pants, just for the record. And let's really talk about that $800
He said my big ass thumb.
I fucked that. Bro, damn.
Yeah, I just died for a second. The $800 pants. Now, when them frogs land on him, his immediate reaction, instead of panic or fear or anything, you're about to ruin my pants. These are designer. Do not touch. As a matter of fact, this whole outfit designer, this robe designer, this cut cost me $150. What are we talking about? Or, I want to say this again because I've mentioned this in YouTube videos before. When someone he gave a stand got killed by Diver Down, and instead of mourning him or anything of the sort, he pops a CD disc of classical music in his head of his dead corpse. Mind you, someone he worked for, who's a scared, timid person, terrible person, because I read his charges in the niche, but it started singing Hallelujah. No. Sickening aura farming. Don't even get me started after him and the Green Baby merged. Like, everywhere he went after him and the Green Baby merged and he actually left the prison, bro, he's showing off the cut at all times, bro. He got to make sure you see the few little things in the back. And once he got made in heaven, his one-liners got even better. Like, what he said to Jotaro at the end, I was just like, yep. Yeah, this nigga cold. He's just too cold. It's funny. This video, I've talked about the Over Heaven trio, which essentially is just what would have happened if Dio didn't die in part 3, which would have ended up being Dio, Giorno, really Dio and all of his kids, and probably the 20 more kids he makes, plus Pucci and all of his minions that survived that Stardust Crusaders attack. No, that's low-key a crazy thought, though. Like, what if, like, all of them died? What if that was a video? But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, so anything, like, comment, subscribe, any of that is appreciated. And until next time, peace.